Everybody last year, the whole flight simulator community was very surprised about this video upload right here on the Xbox YouTube channel. Yes, in June of 2023, the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 was announced. Truly quite a surprise because, people really didn't expect a new flight simulator to come out after the 2020 version for at least quite a few years. That one is already great, but we see this brand new simulator here with this release trailer. Take a look at this. And what's really clear is that they're really focusing now on more mission-based stuff. We can see real people, medevac here, an air ambulance. We see a person here walking towards a crop duster right here. Take a look at that. More people, rescue missions. Really cool. Another skydiving mission. So, to make the flight simulator, I guess, a little bit more spiceful, really interesting. We see the Airbus Beluga, and we were all very excited. Now, that was a year ago, and the year 2024 is over in 5 months. And so, everybody, the flight simulator was very surprised that 14 hours ago, yesterday, as part of the Xbox Game Showcase 2024, brand new updates to the story of the MSFS 2024 were made. Everybody, let's take a look at the new trailer we have, where we found out new information, as well as the release date. I haven't actually watched it, so let's maybe do a live reaction. Xbox Game Studio, that's just a logo. All right, so in-game footage. I guess this is Arizona. It looks like close to Sedona. Really does look interesting. They apparently have new satellite data that improves the situation even more. Take a look at Red Bull. I could already see, at several air shows, Microsoft Flight Simulator collaborated with Red Bull, as well as the bullseye landing that they did. Here was the commercial. Hold on. This is, everybody, the CF6 mounted onto the A330. Yes, I guess we'll see some new Airbus planes, right? Take a look at this. This is apparently made by Eni Builds. You can see that definitely by the FMC. Good. There's lots of stuff to analyze here. I hope you've already watched the trailer. This is not going to be a great showcase of it. So this should be the Eni Builds, and something we can see here is passengers boarding. Yes, we already have the GSX add-on that we talked about. That one adds people into the simulator as well. But what's going on? Okay, so what's happening right now is the rest of the crew is loading into the plane. But I think I've broken the out. All right, this is not working. But it seems like the vanilla Microsoft Flight Simulator will have the same feature as well. So this is Eni Builds, definitely A330. We don't have a proper one for the flight simulator yet. All right, pursue your dream in an aviation career. Once again, the rescue mission. Something we can see is that we'll have a PC-12. As well as banner towing, aerial advertising. All right, hold on. I have to skip back. This is the Australian Outback. We already have the PC-12. It's not confirmed yet that it's going to be the same add-on that we've had for a few years. Maybe it's going to be in vanilla PC-12. But something that's quite impressive to see is how much human touch is really there. To have someone being loaded into your airplane, air ambulance, being loaded in, that's kind of cool. And this banner towing, that's a mission that I wanted to do. FSX was always about a lot of missions, right? Oh, check this out. Take a look at that. This could have been me in the G2 Cirrus jet. Being too late and I lost the race. I still hate the Cirrus jet for this, but yes, we apparently also have the Cirrus jet. It is available as an add-on for the flight simulator. Maybe that's going to be added vanilla as well. So take a look at this. All right, we have more helicopters. Agricultural aviation. Beautiful. And something we also have here is a rescue mission, SAR in the ocean of a ship. Hold on, not too fast with the scenes. That should be interesting too. We never did a lot of helicopters on the channel, but it seems that Microsoft really tries to diversify here, also adding more helicopter missions. Take a look at this right here, the cargo. And a beautiful model of the A400M. So beautiful airplanes that we see added in. Now, this shot, I think, is quite amazing because it shows that it's not only about, more missions and more aircraft. They are obviously doing some graphical updates too. This one looks like a new lighting engine, and it really does look amazing. Landing here in the grass, we've got some new particle animation, aerial firefighting. We have this helicopter gang to explore our world. This looks like Yosemite National Park, bush flying. Oh, and a camera. Oh, and deer. Oh, please don't crash into it. All right, that's going to cause a lot of damage, especially in the landing gear. Oh, please don't crash. I don't want to hear that sound. Oh. Damn, those steers are quite strong. Interesting, we have a hot air balloon that we're definitely going to be sending at Mach 4 through the skies. That's kind of cool. We have a volocopter here, so air taxi transport, and a blimp. That's something we know already from the past trailer. Oh, and glider. Oh, an interesting helipad. Oh, an F-18 and a viaduct. And we have hold on. I guess that's something that's also going to be happening. A gyrocopter being added in. That's kind of cool. We have seasons. Take a look at the beautiful fall season. Autumn being animated here. And we also have a hot air balloon. A proper one. I wonder how fast that's going to go. All right. Oh, this is interesting. We have a very ugly Edgley airplane here, and that one's added in as a free model as well on Flightsim.to. I guess they're going to make a better vanilla model of it. And, ooh, a beautiful sight of Aurora Borealis. Take a look at this. Beautiful. The sky is calling. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I guess we're about to see the release date. Everybody, November 19, it is going to be. And I'm very excited. Obviously, you know, we talked about the air ambulance, the aerial advertising, so mission stuff. But it's also going to be interesting at photography mode. I guess some sort of walk around mode. I mean, what we see here is lots of implications that we might be able to walk around in the flight simulator. Here we have the captain that now then sits in the A330 and flies it. Here we have the bush pilot that lands the airplane, walks around and photographs and deer. Shoot it. Now, I remember when the new trailer came out last year, there were a lot of questions. I mean, is this new game going to be a standalone flight simulator, like a new app, or is it just going to be an update? No, it's going to be actually a standalone app. I mean, they made this whole new frequently asked question page about the 2024 flight simulator. It's going to be a next generation sequel, but a very good news is that current aircraft and airports that are in the Microsoft Flight Simulator, as well as virtually all marketplace add-ons, will be supported in MSFS 2024. And interestingly enough, they will definitely not discontinue the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, the old one, just yet. They're going to still have updates, apparently. They are implicating as well that the new Flight Simulator is going to have pretty good performance, as they will keep the minimum specifications as low as it is now. So apparently, even though we have better graphics, it will still be able to run on your machine. By the way, another side aspect is that we have the KLM livery here. So it seems as though Microsoft finally made deals with airlines so they can actually use the livery out of the box and not have to download it from website. And I mean, people have already started complaining that maybe the flight simulator is just going to be about mission, while forgetting that people really only want to fly realistic airplanes around, like airliner flying, but they do say that they're going to improve the aerodynamics and physics simulation. And that's something that, you know, people are still kind of criticizing about the flight simulator, especially that add-on airplanes don't always fly realistically. No, really, I mean, look at this approach. What are we doing? What is going on? Let's see if that's going to change. Apparently, they're also going to improve the aircraft systems, so make everything more in-depth, as well as a new failure and wear and tear system. So yes, we might be able to see out of the box fire, maybe. That would be great. Because I think a realistic failure model, as we can see in an X-plane, for example, is what makes a flight simulator actually useful for especially real-life pilots. It's about training for, you know, abnormal situations in the air. Yeah, they're also gonna do the avionics system, so it's gonna be very interesting. Now, here we have a really comprehensive list of everything that's gonna be changed. We've already seen the improved ground details, grass that actually moves with the helicopter, and especially the cliffs that's going to be improved. The trees are going to change as well. But we also saw animal herds. I mean, we already have them for the 2020 version. And something that is going to be really interesting is worldwide live ship traffic. So ships are going to be in the ocean, like in real life. What I'm really excited to see is the tornadoes and storms, you know, the weather model. We already saw in the last trailer of a tornado chaser airplane. That's, I guess, going to be a new mission too. I guess, you know, the Microsoft Flight Simulator is really trying hard to, you know, broaden the target audience. Obviously, we have die-hard aviation fans that want to fly commercial flight realistically, but we also have, you know, the normal Joe who just wants to do search and rescue missions with a helicopter. And well, I'm expecting the Flight Simulator to, you know, make that trade-off quite well of being a realistic flight simulator, but also being fun. Well, I'm excited to see what's going to happen at the end of this year. You know, we all know next week, the Flight Sim Expo in Vegas is going to start. Perhaps Microsoft will also be there. Maybe you could play the new flight simulator. Sadly, I'm not going to be there. I'm too broke to go there. But it's definitely going to be an interesting November. Surely one of my YouTuber colleagues will be posting videos early on when they get early access. I don't think I will get it. I mean, I didn't get it for the Flight Simulator 2020 either, but everybody, the clocks are set, and let's hope for the best. So everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night. And a special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters, Guns Killer, R27, James Deram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijutsu Finder, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New York. You've got beautiful names.